Hello and welcome back to part 4 of the internet's slowest updated series. Um, Hopping back in right where I left off. So I'm just going to continue pushing this platoon down the way. I'm going to flank these guys, that is, the 88s up here, just in case everybody forgot what was going down. I'm going to let these guys continue to watch for enemies in this sector, while this really hurt platoon, the really hurt platoon from over there, is actually somehow the one making the move over here. That's only out of laziness, to shift one of these platoons to the other side of the road and send them forward, which I might actually do. I might just get these guys set up as a firing line here and then focus some of my more reserve platoons forward instead. These guys need to retire with how many casualties they've taken over the entire session so far. Just to quickly remind myself, let's see how long it's going to be. The artillery, 7 more minutes. Okay. So at 101 remaining. Well, until then, hop straight back to it, shall we? Oh, that's right. I already have 1 platoon on reserve. 2 platoon on reserve, 3 platoons. I got 1 whole company on reserve. 1 deployed. Alright, well, what's the plan? I guess I'm the one making it. Let's run a turn. I'm a little bit sick. I don't know if you can tell. Alright. Good. These guys made it. I'll mute my mic every time I have to cough, like right now. Paused it because I wanted to see what I spotted back here. Machine gun crew. Who sees him? Good eye. Very good eye. It's a long way to see somebody. Okay. So that's a machine gun right there. And we got more Germans alongside that whole hedge. These guys are pinned. They're very scared. We'll get this mortar deployed. I'll pick these out with mortars, hopefully, is the plan. Oh, we spotted these guys for the first time. I knew they were there, but I never had positive ID on them. Alright, let's put these tanks to use, eh? Enough, machine gun, enough. Okay, so we gotta do things one step at a time here, otherwise I'm gonna get lost. Second platoon. Fourth platoon. First platoon. Okay, let's just see. So that's all of Easy Company. So that would mean these 3 platoons, plus the weapons. Are what? Fox Company, okay. I need to get these tanks into position to do something. As it stands now, not doing much. Beat that. They're right here, and we'll face them that way. We'll be able to see that machine gunner. Till then, deploy the mortar. Now he should be getting set up. I'm going to make this a fast run, because you are going to get caught out if you don't. just quickly trying to check which ones are Easy Company again. Okay, that's good to remember. I'll delay making a decision until next turn, because I don't like making decisions. At least until that machine gunner's taken out. Once that guy's taken out, I have easy access to just walk through this corridor without taking fire, so I could start deploying my men wherever I want without too much threat of fire. Alright, let's hurry up and get this stuff set up, guys. It's taking a long time. Okay, let's run it. Didn't really do that much. Took a long time to do not very much, but that's okay. Whoa. Oh, that spot looked way closer. I thought it was on the other side of that hedge. Okay, start facing. Is it on the other side of this hedge? It was. I thought there was a spot right here. That's a very odd scenario for that guy. That is not going to go good for him. Oh, man. Taking machine gun fire on my tank. Oh, what the heck was that? Something just blew up. I got to pause to cough again. What fun! Alright, let's see what blew up. Oh, that was probably the fire mission test. Where did that even land? That is what that was, I realize now. I can hear it, but I don't see it. There it was. Off by a decent amount. So now this thing gets shot at by the tank. Keeps turning. Oh, well. I can't believe this thing is still functioning. Not well. Hey, you know. Hey, you know. I couldn't believe it was still functioning anyway, so it's not like I really lost anything there. You know, I had already reconciled what had happened. Boy, that's not good. Ah, that's really not good. Hey, you know, sometimes 5 men die in a fiery explosion for no reason in a continent they weren't born on, for made-up borders and philosophical reasons. It happens. It just happens. It's part of life. So what we're going to do now... what are we going to do now? Any recommendations? I got nothing. Put some mortars there. This guy's out of mortars. Nope, not fully, but close. The wise words of that guy from Saving Private Ryan who was on the beach, that while Tom Hanks was experiencing shell shock, he only mouthed the words, "What the hell do we do now, sir?" Well, then he actually does say, "What the hell do we do now, sir?" And that's what snaps him out of it. But in those wise words, that's what I think of in this one. We're going to have to be way more careful now that we're moving up around behind. Just because I'm far more worried about a German ambush at this point. So we need to break off a scout team ahead of everything. I'm just going to let them hunt forward while these guys find more secured positions. We're gonna let those guys scout forward. Oh, you know what? I better. See anything within 150 meters, you let me know. Failed to mute that one. Failed to mute that one. I'm bad. I'm a bad commentator. Oh, you guys got rattled big time, huh? We'll sprint up there anyways. It's time. Yeah, I know you're scared. Oh no, okay, that's not. You're just moving there. You need to. I guess that 88 can't see you. You better pray that 88 can't see you. I'm not gonna move you. I can't take the risk. But what you need to do is like. Oh no. Can't hit anything? Are you freaking out in there? No, you're not rattled at all. Let's open up and see if you can see anything. I mean, what's the difference whether we open up or not? It's not going to make a difference if we, you get hit by a freaking 88. It's not going to matter whether that tank's open or not. So, I'm not too concerned, really. I know I said I'd do something with them this turn, but I'm going to wait till next turn. I'm going to wait for one turn, one more. I don't have a good reason for delaying it. I just simply don't want to deal with it right now. Oh, we got some spots. You guys got your mortars, so get to work. Hell of a war. 303-6792. Alright, wow, they took shots at the tank? Oh, you better close up that hole. It actually doesn't look like they ever opened up anyways. Okay, kill him. Come on. You can kill him. You're a trained mortar team. I trust you. Dial it back a little bit. Oh, come on. Now, how was that a minute? Now, how was that a whole minute? I'm not buying it. Let's make sure nothing crazy happened over here. Nope, nothing crazy happened, so I'm not going to bother watching it. Okay, you guys seriously need to make it to cover, like, big time. Big time cover, or you might not make it. Keep that up. And you see anything, dummy? Yeah, there you go. So let's give you a target briefly on that. That's brief enough, 30 seconds. I'm happy with that. Now let's do the thing I said I was going to do. Well, no, because I still haven't taken that guy over there out. Here's what we'll do. I know he's already being shelled with these guys, but some machine gun fire should help as well. Then, you guys are going to take this. God willing, there's no landmines in front of this. If I was going to put landmines, it'd be about right here. Big strip. Actually, that scares me. There might be landmines right there. Get through over here. I think I asked this in a previous episode, and the answer was yes. I can get through right here. Okay, that's how I'm going to do it then. And we're going to push on Eroudeville. So, get in there. Halt. Well, I guess we'll just get you set up to run. Ready for the move. Next turn, you'll do. actual move. This will just be your positioning turn. I guess that doesn't make much sense. I mean, what's the difference, eh? The 60-minute turns are kind of arbitrary. It's just when, or 60-second turns, it's just when I have control of them again. So, how about you guys jump off immediately? How do we want to do this? Okay, I know. We're just gonna run straight from there, all the way to get back behind there. Person behind you, this squad, will be waiting 15 seconds, and then they're gonna jump off. Squad behind you will wait 30 seconds. This is gonna be a really tight pack, I know. I'll run even farther. And then we will put the NCO, it's a platoon commander, so he would just be an officer. A commissioned officer. A CO. Machine gun will have you wait 20 seconds, so you'll go off in the middle. I don't really care where you go, to be honest. So, all we're doing is deploying another platoon. Now these guys, the plan with them is to push them up along here, see if we could secure a position here. Once we have this position secured, I'm willing to move up the platoons to here, while these guys can. Well, these ones probably won't continue the push. They're pretty exhausted. They're pretty hammered. So these guys can swing around. These guys will stay here as a base of fire. I still have 2 more platoons to play with, plus a whole weapons platoon that I didn't issue the mortars to anyone yet, because to be frank, really don't know what to do with these. Nobody at this stage of the game is honestly in need of some mortar support, and I don't see that happening. Right here, it's working out great, but okay. I feel fairly confident with this. See how things are going on the ground over here. Everybody taking cover on the correct side. Yes, sir. You guys really stealthily walk on that open road. It's amazing how much I don't forget how to play this game in between. How long it takes me to play it. I mean, I probably play like an hour of this game every 2 months. But I would say it's fairly simple in terms of once you understand tactics and combat, you're just doing those things. The controls themselves aren't really hard to learn. You're gonna get killed, dude. I'd be scared if I was you. That's 2 tanks. Well, no, that's 3 tanks. 2 of them using machine guns. 1 of them using mortar. You better dial that in. That's a pretty close shot, 200 meters. Says the man who's never fired a mortar in his life. That was pretty close. I'm happy that was right above him. That was pretty good. Okay. So these guys should start stepping off in any second now. Basically at the start of the next turn, so. I see I failed to put the pause order on some of them correctly, and they're just starting already. That's okay. That's fine. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Let me just do this and make sure nobody got killed that turn. Nope, no one got killed. What I would like to see, though, is I heard some of that artillery come down. I want to see how close they got to dialing it in. I'll skip forward and wait till... Okay, there it was. That's getting closer. That is definitely getting closer. All right. I was be clapping. That's how serious I am right now. Let's do this. So, these guys are going to go do their thing. That whole platoon pretty much uplifted at once. I must have done my pause orders wrong. That doesn't really matter though, because it was just precautionary. I don't actually see myself taking any fire realistically. How many machine gun? How much machine gun do you have? 6K. Yeah, I'm not too worried about you running out then. Both of you can continue firing. Speaking of which, can this tank actually do anything from here? Yeah, I know you're tired. Why don't you just walk then? Alright, if that other platoon's leaving, let's put our last... No, this would be our last platoon to play with. Let's put our second to last platoon to play with on deck. You guys ready? I know you can hear all the combat happening out there. Are you ready to be a part of it? I wouldn't be. The combat's only fun from this perspective because I get a picture of the whole battlefield. I know what's going on. It's not just useless context. You know, like what is the story of this battle for like this guy right here, say? What did he, started right here. I was like, okay, now we run forward. Okay, now we went to the forest. Okay, now most of our friends got killed. It's a good thing I just spotted that. I thought I had healed everybody. But either way, yeah. Oh, now most of my friends got killed at this stupid house. Then we pushed up here and walked here, and now I'm here. That doesn't seem very fun. Nothing interesting happened for that guy. We're going to use this crew to go heal those soldiers that I left out in the field. I had no idea that I left anyone. I'm very specific about making sure the casualties get picked up. Alright. How's that for a turn? We're going to let this guy continue going before this. Well, first of all, there's going to be artillery right over here, so these guys can't really do much more walking right now anyways. Another neat thing, once I get this flanking force into position, not only can I confirm that these guns are out of action, but I'll also have the exit zone ready. So, smart stuff. What they call me. They call me smart stuff. Get used to it. I'm going to issue an extra mortar. Not even an extra. You guys don't have one. I'm going to give you guys a mortar from this. I'm going to give you guys an extra mortar from this. I'm going to give... hell, we'll give these guys the extra mortar, but he needs to hurry up then. Get out there. That's where the mortars are going. And then where does the platoon commander go? You can just... Why don't you just sit here? You're not really going to do anything. Alright. I've done enough. Let's play it. Another piece of artillery. Let's turn and face it. Oh, that's getting close. Even that right there is a good damage range. I know I'm being a little ADHD and already getting off what I was supposed to be looking at. But look at this. Oh yeah, you guys are dead. Oh yeah, you guys are dead. Oh, spotted another German. Where's this at? Falling back. As expected. You don't have dirty faces, only the Americans do. Okay. Sorry to be so ADHD. I know people like low down shots. I know it's more fun. Ah, poor bastard. Come on. Keep running. Are we taking fire? I think we're taking fire. Look at this. Look at how freaking American this is. Yeah. Yeah. That guy's got a super dirty face. Let's look at this. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh boy. Oh boy. Excuse me. I'm just in such disbelief. That's German artillery right there. Someone's trying to do some spotting, which means someone's got visual on where I am. Well, I would say this changes everything, except it changes nothing, because I am not willing enough to move everybody just because we might get hit with some artillery. Everybody's kind of in cover. We're just gonna, I'm gonna take the live with it approach. I mean, my artillery's getting close to them. I'm gonna take the live with it approach. We're gonna get shelled. It happens sometimes. It's not gonna end the mission for me, so I can't do anything. It's not like we have enough time to run anywhere or anything, so. You guys medicing? No, you're not even in position yet. Okay. I would say that I have pretty much confirmed that it's safe enough to flank around. But again, we still need to take cover from the artillery barrage, so we're gonna keep our heads down. Only thing I'll do is we can move up a little. I'm probably being a little cautious. I mean, how far of a thing is that? Actually, never mind. That's only about 350 meters from right there. That's pretty close to be shooting priest shells. But we're gonna do it. But we're going to do it. You know what happens to me if I lose this mission? Absolutely nothing. So, I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. Gotta get to healing those guys instead of playing around with that barrel. You're having a good old walk. I don't even know where you are, actually. So one of you is stuck over here still. And the other one of you is all the way over here. So because of that, it's put your marker equidistant between you two. That's cool. What is there to do now? Nothing. Nothing but watch more troops walk.
Fire perfect. Over.
Oh yeah, here we go. How much of these mortars dialed in? Got it pretty close now. Oh, that guy's probably dead. I would have to guess. How many shells you got left? 22. So
Fire perfect.
here we go. The real thing is finally happening. It's only taken 6 months from the start of this mission, and here we go. Oh yeah. You guys better get to cover. You don't even know what's coming in. Here it is. Yeah! That's hitting right on. Perfect. Just perfect. More German artillery. Neat. I wonder where they're sighting for, honestly. Because I doubt it's this. And I doubt it's these, because these guys are moving too quick to target. I wonder if, judging by the part where it hit here, and now it's hit here, I wonder if they're actually calling it in from up here. And what they're calling it in on is these guys here. If that's the case, that spotter is going to have a hard time doing any spotting in just a second. So we're going to let these guys rest up since they just had to run a decent distance. I figure that's only fair. But luckily everybody's in position. Everybody made it. So that's another platoon deployed from the start. I got 2 more of those. 2 more of those in an hour and 2 minutes to go. Okay, we need to get to cover. Let's just, I don't know, get there, and that's good enough, I guess. You don't have to hunt anymore. In fact, I would recommend you sprint and lay down, and you can delete your target order. I don't know what the kill distance is, the potential death radius on those priests, but I would imagine 300 meters is within sight of getting hit with a stray piece of shrapnel. I would imagine it is in real life, at least, and I know pretty much Combat Mission is the only game where you can ask yourself what would happen in real life and then just use that as good advice for the game. We'll hunt these guys for it, even though I believe I already checked this out. We'll start it. Okay, 2 of these are going to hunt forward while the remaining squad and machine gun watch and help. This mortar coming in. I can cancel this because that guy's probably thoroughly hit. I can cancel this because it's the same exact scenario. That guy's probably dead there, and we already saw one falling back, so I think these guys are broken. We'll cancel the mortar. We'll put a mortar on this part just to really knock anybody there out. We need to check in. 2 of them are medicing, so these guys are now all either corpses are being bagged or casualties are being treated. Box company. I don't really know what I should do with the company commanders. I always have such a hard time trying to decide. Do the company commanders even have time to really talk? Oh, this guy does. Got a contact with your squad leader, but well, you're way out of contact. But you guys are in the command chain. I think most of these guys should probably be in the command chain. Yeah, they are. 3rd platoon, and but you got a radio, so that's different. Yeah, that's mainly my weapons guys are out of the chain of command because I don't bring the company commanders up or the platoon commanders up. All right. Let's let the shelling commence. I thought I cut you guys off. Boom. Off the mark a little bit. Not the greatest fireworks display in the world. I have had much better. Yeesh. Like 200 meters from my guys. Uh-oh. Where'd that German artillery find itself? Oh, that was one of my own mortars. It must have been this guy putting a targeting shell down. That was very accurate for a targeting shell. Ooh, another good set of hits. Sorry for being so ADHD with the camera. I like watching stuff, but as the guy that like made the decision for all these orders. As the turn plays out, it's so hard to just focus on one area. I'm very pleased with this. These guys are going to be shattered by the time this is done, however long. I'm pretty sure I set it to like long duration, so. Come on, we need a little bit more accurate. A little bit more than that. Slightly. Did anyone else do anything, or is that about it? Go 35 seconds back. These guys are checking forward. Both sides of the houses. I like that tactical maneuver. You guys are checking forward. Popping that barbed wire. I like that for them. There's just explosions in the distance. Like, they don't really, I'm sure it trickles down the chain of command. Like, oh, yeah, we're just shelling some 88s over there and, you know, that kind of stuff. But it still must be so disorienting as a troop. I mean, look how far off that is for them. Well, that's it. They're only firing for 1 more minute. No. We need to fire for much longer than that. Can I not set the same exact thing up and just edit? All I would like to edit, personally. Up. No, damn it. I wanted to edit the mission and the duration. Whatever. I think I can call it again quicker because he's already got the coordinates down. I thought that's how that worked. So I'll have to give him another mission. Well, I've got these guys here, so what's the point of that? Why would I have sent them if I was just going to shell them to hell? I could start shelling Eroudeville before I move in. Well, I can't because it's so damn flat I can't see anything. The real truth of it. What do we got going on? Nothing anymore? Except for some German artillery landing way off the mark. Those were dead nuts. That's perfect. Exactly the type of shelling I was looking for. You pop behind. Yep. Oh, man. So I would believe that that gun's out of commission, and I would believe that the oh! How did we spot them? Must mean they're abandoning it. Yeah. Okay. I can live with this. Hey, the intention was never to full... Oh! What's going on here? What? How is this a smart place to set this up? Why would you not have set it up right in the... Whatever. You do you, guys. Oh. That guy that was by that gun's probably not okay. Here's this guy. Right where my mouse is. Right where that guy hit. So that guy might not be okay anymore. Well, I feel fairly confident that 2 of the guns are out of action, but this was the one that I just discovered, so let's kill this guy. How's that sound? How are we gonna do that? Well, for one, these guys can see him, so I could just have them open up on him. I like that they see him through this little hole in the hedge. That's pretty amazing. Nope. No mortars. Well, I'll get them in a second. I'll get them when these guys catch up there, so it is what it is. we'll decommission those 2 for the time and just let them sit around and relax for the rest of the mission. And then we got 4 platoons to work with, just to make sure one more time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. So I have 4 and then 2 on commission. That makes sense. Decommissioned. All right. Well, I say it every time, so it means nothing. But hopefully I upload this next one quicker. Don't believe it. Really, just I would recommend not being excited for it, because it won't be timely. And if it is, it's kind of a random, sporadic thing. So either way, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I'll go ahead and save this, and we're good. Awesome. Thanks. Bye.